The U.S. Congress has recently passed the draft of the National Defense Authorization Act, a law that limits the level and projects of the defense budget annually. We gain insight into U.S. strategy. The act includes, for the first time in 5 years, a proposal to reduce forces in South Korea. Kang Young-gu reporting from Washington.
The U.S. Senate Armed Services Committee passed next year's National Defense Authorization Act, which includes proposals to reduce U.S. forces in South Korea. First time in 5 years, a clause limiting U.S. troops in Korea is added. According to the summary of the act, reductions in U.S. forces in South Korea or transfers of wartime operational control are not permitted unless the Secretary of Defense officially certifies to Congress that it aligns with national interests. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and commanders of Indo-Pacific Command and U.S. Forces Korea are required to evaluate the risks associated with such measures. It is seen as a preemptive measure by the U.S. Congress in response to the Trump administration's recent moves to reduce U.S. troops in South Korea.
Our forces in South Korea protect our ally, but also serve as a critical strike force if North Korea attempts a launch on our homeland.
During Trump's first term, the U.S. Congress explicitly prohibited the use of defense funds for reducing U.S. troops in South Korea. Moreover, the act includes provisions aimed at strengthening defense industry cooperation with our key allies in the Indo-Pacific region, which could present promising opportunities for South Korean defense companies. However, since the full text of the bill has not yet been released and the House process remains, changes are still possible. With rapid changes, closer coordination between South Korea and the U.S. is increasingly essential. Kang Young-gu for MBN News from Washington.